there are actually 5 principles that NLP came up with. Okay, our own 5 principles of success, NLP. Not to be confused with the 5 criteria for success that we spoke about this morning. That is for what? Training. Right? How do you make the best out of this training? This is what? These are 5 principles for success, basically in life, whatever that you do. Okay, so after doing some intensive research on the top 10% of people, they begin to realize that it seems that these so-called achievers seem to follow 5 principles that lead them to the success that they want. And the first thing that they realize these people all share in common is what? Now, this is in your notes. No need to take down, okay? But you can actually jot down some other pointers that you need to. Okay, the first thing is all successful people, first of all, what do they all know? What do they have? They what? They know what they want. They all know what they want. Where's that page? Page 6, is it? Okay, the first thing that all successful people know is that they all know with what they want. You see, the thing is this. Most of this group of people here, what do you think? Do you think they know what they want? Some of them know what they want, but most of them know what they know what they do not want. Now, the main difference that Richard Bandler and Friedman found about the people here and the people here is that they realize that while people here are not just know what they want, but they are so intense about it. They have an obsession. In fact, the word I will use is obsession. They're so obsessed about that goal that they want to achieve in their life that they will do anything about it to achieve it. Okay, people who belong to this 90% here, they tend to what? Have more a vague idea of what they want. And some people worse. They just know what they do not want. Have you ever asked some people around you and you say, hey, what do you want in your life? He says, I really don't know, but I know I don't want this thing. I don't want to be like that. Okay, so many of these people always fall under this category right here. So people, you see, when you focus on what you do not want, what happens? You think you'll get more or less of it? You tend to get more of it. So you say, I don't want to be a lazy person anymore. I'll be more likely to be lazy. Okay, so I do not want to be what? I do not want to be broke anymore, you know. So tendency is that you start to focus and attract more of this broke in your life. Okay, so that's a big key difference. Okay, first of all, they know what they want. The second thing is, you see, it doesn't stop at knowing what they want. Now, Bandler also realized that when achievers know what they want, the second step they will always take is to what? Take what? Okay, I want to add something else besides action. Take massive actions. Add on the word massive actions. You know what's called massive? Means what? Huge actions. Lots and lots of action. Okay, they don't just sit on success. Okay, there will be a time where you come to a point where you just need to let go. Okay, so alright. But what I'm trying to say is that at points of the time, it's all about taking massive actions in life. But then you stop worrying about what's going to happen, whether what's going to happen. Okay, that's beyond your control. But all they know is I just have to take actions. That's it. Okay. Then after they take actions, now the thing is this: some people take lots and lots of actions. They know what they want, but they still have a problem achieving what they want. You know why? They have poor, what I call, sensory acuity. Now, what is sensory acuity? It links back to the presupposition we talked about earlier in the morning. The greatest insanity in the world is to do the same thing over and over and expecting different results. How do you realize that some people around you are doing the same thing over and over and repeating the same mistakes? That's why, right, they never make a breakthrough in their life. But then you say, why do these people keep making the same mistakes? One reason, because they have poor sensory acuity. Now, what is sensory acuity? Sensory acuity comes from the word senses. The 5 senses. Now, people who have good sensory acuity are usually what? They are usually acutely aware, alright, using the 5 senses, aware of what is going on around them. That means, okay, when they talk to, have you ever spoken to someone, and then you know what, you realize that okay, let's say you are in a place where this atmosphere is so tense up already. Everybody knows that, anytime, right, this volcano will just erupt. There's suddenly this one guy, you know what I mean, right? Like a joker, right? He says something which he thinks that, is really funny, but nobody finds it funny. You get what I mean, right? So, what do we say? We say this person has poor sensory acuity. Poor EQ. Okay, what causes poor EQ? Poor sensory acuity. Because he doesn't know what is going on. And guys usually are very bad at sensory acuity, right? Sometimes babies are better, right? They know what's going on. Guys sometimes can be really blurred. Really, that person don't like me. I didn't know, Okay, sensory acuity. So, because when you have sensory acuity, what would you do? When things are not doing well, you will start to change your approach. Principle number 4, have behavioral flexibility. You see, the thing is this. Some people say, Jackie, but I have already tried many things. It still didn't work. How? Jerry, how? I tried many things already. I tried 1,000 things already, still didn't work.
Maybe it's your own perception of many things, but it's not really many things.
So I say, name me 1,000 things. Maybe I did 100 things. Name me 100. Maybe I just did 10 things. Name me just 10 of these things. Maybe I just did one thing over and over again. And I'm expecting the same, I'm expecting different results. Okay? So many people tend to have, it's like, you come into what I call a stachoma. You know what's a stachoma? It's like a blind spot where we see things with such a fixated view. We say that, have we all come across a situation where we are searching for something, and again, especially guys, so sometimes we are looking for something in our life, and then we just walking past, hey, where's my controller? Anyone see my controller? Sometimes happens to me. Okay, so where's my controller? Actually, the controller is just right in front of you. Then later, someone says, what? You've been finding controller for so long already, for the half an hour, it came out. Let me search for you. Then, I said, where? Just now I was here, how come I didn't see? How many have experienced that in life? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm normal. Okay. So the thing is that sometimes we have that good sensory acuity so that we are aware that if there's a time to change our approach, we have to change our approach and behavior flexibility. Okay, and then the last thing, this is the one that probably I'm not so familiar with. It's called what I call constantly operating from a physiology or psychology of excellence. Okay, this is what I call state management. So what is physiology and psychology of excellence? Right now just get everyone to sit first. Okay, just want you to do this, right? Sitting on your chair, okay, if you're sitting forward, I just want to sit more comfortably and then lean your back a bit. Okay, just leaning back a bit, just like this. Okay, keeping to that posture. Okay, keep to that. Okay. Even more for you, Thomas. Even more way back. So down, furthermore. Your legs down. Okay. And then your hands like that. Okay. Try you can just lean back. Okay. Alright. Keeping to that. Keep that. How many of you now feel really motivated? Let's say let's go for exercise right now. How many of you feel motivated to go for exercise? You want to go to the gym now? Okay, what have we just done here? I've just demonstrated to you how the power of your so-called physiology, of psychology excellence. How the moment you start, and now let's do this. Okay, just want to get you to stand up. Okay, stand up right now. Okay, stretch yourself first. Okay, and then I just want to stand. Everyone want to stand tall. Ensure you're standing tall. Your stomach in, your chest out. Your head just slightly facing upwards, just slightly. Okay, and then it's as if I put two helium balloons beside the side of your mouth. It's like it's pulling out for this stupid silly gradient. Okay, keep that gradient down. Okay, Clive, you have to. Let go. Yeah, stand up straight. Okay. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Okay. Now keep that. Try to feel sad. Feel stupid, huh? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, take a seat.
Ask people to IMH.
Okay, what is that? That is called state management. Now, you notice something very interesting about, for many years, I'm beginning to get a bit intrigued about what makes a difference. Why is it so that sometimes when you, how many realize this? How many of you here watch football? I know ladies usually watch football, or you watch any kind of sports.
Yeah.
Okay, any kind of sport. Sometimes, do you agree with me that sometimes before that sportsman even enters the field, all right, you somehow have a feeling whether this person is going to do well or do really badly that day. Have you ever felt this way? Like, you know, especially in football, right? There's this this penalty shootout where you have this keeper facing middle striker facing the keeper. Now, before this guy even hits the ball, you somehow know whether he's going to hit the ball. I mean, he's going to get a goal. Have you ever felt that? No, I'm pretty sure you didn't really watch sports. Something very interesting. I realized that why is it so? It's not about the capability, because we all know that capability is something which is sometimes constant. But the thing is, the state management. And the day, somehow you feel that, do you realize that when successful people talk, people like Steve Jobs, think about Steve Jobs, think about people like Obama, do you realize something that they share in common? When they walk, do you often see, have you ever seen Steve Jobs walking like this? Guys, I'm going to share with you Apple. Apple is really a good product. Today, I'm going to introduce you to this model known as the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air. Have you ever seen that? How do they walk? Can I have a demonstration? How does Steve Jobs walk? Oh, I'd like to see his video. Yeah, how does he?
You want with the hand always because then when you got a table, he will put here, then he will put here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what is so interesting is I realized that, hey, whenever people come out and talk, how do you sense whether this person is confident? The way he walks, the way he moves his hands, his gestures, you can all tell from that. Obama, right? They all, for example, do they all slouch or they stand upright? Chest up, right? When they talk, do they actually talk with a very soft tone, or do they usually speak with a lot of power? Yeah, you can all tell, right? Why? Because this is what I call the physiology or the psychology of excellence. That is something that achievers will share in common. They are consistently operating from this particular state. They never lose focus. It's always this state. Whenever they lose focus, they try to put themselves back into this state. So that's what I want to challenge you to do. Every time you catch yourself feeling really down, depressed, instantly push yourself back to the physiology and psychology of excellence. Every time you don't feel like, especially every morning, you don't feel like waking up. Let me tell you what, you just need to push yourself up, and then step out, and then go to the restroom and come back. I tell you what, you will not go back to sleep. Most likely you will not go back to sleep now. Okay? But the thing is this, most people tend to, the thing is when you're on bed, they say, should I wake up? Should I not wake up? Should I wake up? Should I not wake up? Okay, now 5 more minutes. Okay? Because they have not got themselves out of this so-called their state, their body, their posture, which is, you see, imagine you're sleeping on the bed. Do you think you will actually push yourself to wake up? Do you actually feel motivated to wake up? Of course you are not, because you are lying on the bed. But the moment you stand up, the moment you start jumping around, do you think you wake up? Right, you will wake up. So sometimes, I like to share this. Success is sometimes, the difference between success and failure sometimes can be so, it's as thin as there's this saying, as thin as a blade. Because, let me share this thing. This is one of the greatest analogies I have to use. You talk about horse racing. How many watch horse racing? Not asking you to gamble. Okay. So I'm going to give you one scenario. So let's say if you watch a horse race and Then you know what? There's this particular horse race where the first horse just came, you know what? A nose ahead of the second horse. Just a nose, you know. Like, you know, less than 1 second. And the first horse ended up winning how much? The prize. Maybe $1 million, for example. Now what do you think? The second horse, because it came in just a nose less, does it just earn by less than the nose? How much does it lose out on its earnings?
A lot, man.
A lot more. Probably half of the price that the first horse got.
Or even lesser.
Even lesser. You know what I'm trying to tell you or not? This is the same analogy that happens to your life, you know. Many a times people always have this belief that to be successful, to get what I want, I have to take so much actions before I can get there. But whereas I can tell you something, sometimes getting what you want or not getting what you want is sometimes as significant as this nose length away. Because the moment you just get yourself to wake up and stand up, you will never go back to sleep. Okay, the snooze will no longer have the power over you. But the moment you decide, at that moment you say, never mind, 5 more minutes, you will go back to sleep. But many people don't understand this. It is just so, so close. But you know what? Just because you decide to do otherwise, you get yourself so far from where you want to be. Alright? So, where was I by the way? How come I came to this? Okay, yeah, physiology and psychology excellence. So these are what I call the 5 principles of success. Okay? So let's do a quick recap. What are the 5 principles of success? First of all, they know what they want. Okay, second is? Okay. Third is?
Sensory acuity.
Fourth?
And behavioral flexibility.
Okay, and the fifth is that?
From a physio, psychology, or
Okay, now let me show with you